Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Green, and this is another in my series of lessons on uh, different topics. We're looking at Unit 5 right at the moment, which is dealing with statistics, and I want to make certain I cover a bunch of topics here. Okay. First thing we're going to look at is the measure of centers. Okay. Now I'm sure you've probably done this in some earlier grade. There's three different types of ways that you can measure the center of a group of numbers. One of them is the mean, one of them is the median, and one of them is the mode. Now there are several different ways of finding this. The mean is the average. I mean, you just add up all the numbers and divide by the number that there are, and that's what an average is. Okay. The median is the middle value. So you can just start crossing off numbers until you get to the middle, and that would be the middle number. And the mode is the one that occurs most often. Okay? The way I always remember this median one, that's the same thing as the word for that area inside in a highway that separates the lanes going different directions. That's called the median. Okay? And that's the middle. Okay? And the easy way to find that is when you have a list of numbers like we have right here in this stem and leaf plot, is to just start crossing off the high and the low, and then cross off the next high and the next low, and the next high and the next low, and the next high and the next low, high, low, high, low. And what do you wind up with? This number right here. So my median is going to be 62. I found the middle number. Okay? As far as the mode is concerned, it's the one that occurs most often. Well, I see right here that there's two twos here, right? And I see down here there are three sixes. These are the ones that occur most often then. So the one that occurs most often is 76. By the way, if you don't know how to read a stem and leaf chart, these are your tens. These are the different one values, and they're just written in order underneath their tens so that you can see where they belong. Now, 63 is the median. That's what we came up with. Eh, did I miscount here somewhere? Let me do my count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. There's 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I must have missed marking one off there incorrectly. That one would be marked off. That one would be the middle one. So it'd be 63. Okay? And do it again over here on this side just so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to mark off 3 down here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That leaves that 3 there as the middle one, 63. Okay? Mode 76 most often occurred. Now, one more thing that you can do with this is find the range of the values. And that's simply by taking the highest number here and the lowest number here and subtracting them. And that gives you the range of the values. The range has a range of 46. Okay? And I didn't go into how to calculate the average, the mean. I figure you can do that on your own and figure out how to do that. Now we're going to use these things to help us in the work that we're doing, okay? In calculating the centers and being able to use that information in statistics. One of the other things that comes up frequently is a weighted average. A weighted average is one in which we are putting more weight on one topic over another topic. For example, in this dog contest here, they're giving 60% to talent, but only 10% to behavior. And so they're giving them the judges are judging them based upon this information. And Thunder, one of the dogs, received 8 points for talent. So what you would do is you would multiply the weight times the value that they got. So you would say 0.6 times 8, and then you're going to add to that the 0.3 times 6, and then you're going to add to that 0.1 times 1, or times 10. Okay? And then you're going to divide this whole thing by the sum of these values, the weights. Okay? So 60 plus 30 is 90, plus 10 is 100%. So you're going to divide by 1. Remember, you got that decimal that you're dealing with. Okay? So 0.6 times 8 That's 4.8. 0.3 times 6 is 1.8. 0.1 times 10, that's 1. You add those all up. Let's see here. That's a 6. Carry your 1. It's a 5. 6. That's a 7.6. And if you look at the weighted average that I've calculated, 7.6. Done it right so far. Wow. Okay. Well, these are the topics that you're gonna cover in the unit. Okay. And these are the harder parts of them. Okay, so you need to make certain you know how to calculate the mean, the median, and the mode, and how to calculate the weighted average of different numbers. Okay, so I'll look forward to